Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. I did it. And really excited to share this bit of news with you. A couple weeks ago, I told you that I got a special invited, so that was quite an honor right there, to sign up for P90X Certification. You can go to P90XCertification.com to learn more there. But I went through and did the studying of the guide and the binder that you get when you enroll for that, and I'm going to share that experience with you in a little bit, but and what that whole weekend was like, because I was just not only being one of the first customers to be in that program, or to get P90X when it was released in 2004, but to be one of Beachbody's first success stories with P90X. Yes, I was a September success story. We weren't Team Beachbody yet, but a Beachbody success story with P90X. Then they used that footage. It was in the first infomercial for P90X. And then to be in the very first group that got P90X certified, to be able to train people and teach people and just be a better coach with P90X. The badge of honor, I mean, right there, it's just incredible. And so, yeah, they've just, Beachbody's just released the ability for people to go and become P90X certified. And it's not just for coaches. People, if you're a personal trainer out there, or an owner of a gym, or you're a trainer at a gym, and there's people out there that are constantly looking for P90X classes wanting to happen. I think as we heard from Beachbody this past week, they said 24-Hour Fitness was saying that was one of their most requested classes, or P90X classes, and they basically can't offer that because nobody's licensed to do that, and nobody's certified to do it, and the gym wasn't licensed to it. That's changed now. The process goes, there's an online qualification type of thing where you're going to go through it just to dig deeper into what is P90X. You're going to dig deeper into not necessarily the mechanics, but the history of P90X, what is at P90X's core purpose, and what the goals are of the program, and you'll be able to see some videos and answer some quizzes. You have to complete that qualification to be able to go to a certification type of weekend. But the online learning program, it'll give you a deeper understanding of P90X's the Extreme Home Fitness program. It goes into the science, the nutrition, the history. So you get that even a deeper background than what you get in P90X's fitness guide. The certification part of it, that's right now it's by invitation only, but that's going to change, and it'll be open up to the general public very, very soon. So keep open to that stuff. But what that is you'll go to a 2-day training. Yeah, it is pretty intense and pretty in depth. But you work with some master trainers, and this was my experience this past week. I was a little bit nervous. I was very, very excited too. I was excited because I was going to Beachbody headquarters. That's where this particular weekend was. But they're going to be having these certification weekends all over the U.S. coming up. But I got to go to Beachbody headquarters. I'd never been there, so I was in the place, right? And I got to get together with friends. At the very beginning, when we did P90X, we had an online group called the P90 Explorers, and the Explorers were in the house. You know, it was really cool being there with Morrow and Briggs and Hudgens. And, you know, I'm sure there were others that were at the very, very first batch of customers that used that program, and we were just on this journey together, right? So that was just really, really cool. Throughout the weekend, day one, there was some classroom instruction. And you did have to go through it and know muscles of the body, know some bones of the body, joints, and how the muscles and move the bones and the joints and which way they move, etc. You needed to know some anatomy there. And so I think that's where I was a little bit on pins and needles, because it was just like, oh my gosh. So I'm trying to do the memorization stuff. But you know, we dug into nutrition, we dug into modifications, we dug into, you know, how to prevent injury, using proper form. And so there was classroom instruction stuff, and then there was some practical hands-on working in the gym with these master trainers. And so we worked intensively, and we went through all of the parts of the fit test, why it's important to do that fit test, what to do when a person, you know, what recommendations do you make for a person that's not ready for P90X even though they think they are. So there was a lot of great tips about that. Plus there was some great, you know, what this can mean for your business, you know, whether you're a trainer. So if you're a person that's looking to teach a P90X class, or just wanting, you know, to train one-on-one with a client, or even just get that deeper understanding to be a better coach of P90X, then this is definitely for you. You know, some of the other things that we had done, yes, there were some tests in there. We had to do a written test, and then we had to do a practical test. And while it was a big relief after we're all done, and you know, you still put the pressure on because you want to do well, you want to, you know, pass, and so you're absorbing every nugget. Now, one of the other big highlights was in the middle of the very first day, there was an optional workout, and I think that workout was is going to happen throughout, but Tony Horton came in, surprised us, and led us through that workout. And so being in the room with Tony, with a small group of people working out, that was just a major highlight. Thanks a lot, Tony. That was rocking. And I am still sore today from that workout because it was extended. And the other cool thing was they had film crews everywhere, at least that first day. That was pretty wild. I mean, cameras, people doing you know, video and photo shoots, and so that was a blast. But just being in the whole element there was just exciting. And so, am I coming out and recommending it for you? Yeah, you don't. And where's Perry going with this? I'm entertaining the possibilities of where this can go. I don't work for a gym. I don't have a personal trainer certification. For me, I just want to be a much better coach. I like the idea. I mean, I've already been kind of coaching and doing some of this training type of things and practicing, you know, with people who have done P90X and saying, oh gosh, you know, you've got to retract your shoulder blades to get a little bit more out of your pull up, or, you know, extend your arms a little bit more, but don't lock them up, you know, to get the most out of that move, you know, to do the proper form. So this only made sense to fall in line to say, hey, I've got that stamp of approval to do it. And it builds the confidence in the product. P90X is an amazing brand. I mean, it's the brand awareness out there. I mean, one out of every two people I'm talking to know P90X, and they've heard nothing but good things about it. And so that's you get to partner with that brand. That's just one of the coolest things. If you're ever looking to go and become a Beachbody coach yourself, this totally still makes sense for you as a personal trainer and as an owner of a club to be able to offer these in there, because you know your people are asking for it anyway. So anyway, you know, I just wanted to share kind of my experience. I probably go on and on for about, you know, another hour here, but I got to keep the podcast a little bit short. But P90XCertification.com is where that's at. If you're already a big P90X user, you've been using it for years, this may make sense for you just to take it to the next step, because you know you're telling everybody about it anyway and they're seeing your results, right? So anyway, I just love where this has all come around, and I can't wait to see where things are going, because remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.